Breaking news, my wonderful people. Peter Obi blows hot, says APC PDP are shameless, gives reasons. Hello, my wonderful people. You can't blame Peter Obi. If you know what some of these politicians are doing, how they know what they can do to bring Nigeria back on track, but they are not interested. They are only confiscating wealth for themselves, for their generation yet unborn. But they've forgotten that every man came into this world naked, and naked you will go. And the truth of it is that you are not even sure what the persons you are leaving these things for will do with them. Have you not heard of very rich men who had companies and the rest, and just one silly son or daughter who gets into drug or the wrong place before you could say Jack Robinson? Yes, before you could say Jack Robinson, the whole wealth is gone and the place is destroyed. Yes, and they even start living on the streets and begging. Oh my word, these are the kind of people, these are some of the things that are going on. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Breaking news, Peter Obi blows hot, says APC PDP is shameless, gives reasons. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has once again aimed a deep at the All Progressive Congress and People Democratic Party for their misrule over the affairs of Nigerians. He stated that it is disappointing and shameful that both political parties could not fix the problem of power supply for the past how many years? In over 24 years, they've had opportunity to govern the nation. Obi, however, noted that his wealth of experience and transformation worked in Anambra State qualifies him to become Nigeria's president. The standard bearer of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has lambasted the ruling All Progressive Congress APC and the People Democratic Party for their failure in governance over the years. As reported by Daily Independent, Peter Obi made reference to the inability of both political parties to fix electricity about 24 years at the aim of affair that they have had opportunity to rule. Obi was reported to have made this submission recently during an interview on a live telecast. As gathered by Leeds Nigeria, Obi described the performance of both PDP and APC as shameful, stating that Nigerians' power generation is still yet to move from 4,000 to 5,000 in the past 24 years. Nothing has changed. The simple thing for Nigerians to ask themselves is, we have been in this business for 24 years, APC, PDP. Are we on the right road? Are we on the right course? If we have been in this situation for 24 years, people have been promising and not delivering. Why should you stay with such people and continue to support them? Looking at the two parties, they have delivered nothing. What have they promised in the last 24 years? Nigeria could not increase its power generation from 4,000 to 5,000 or even 6,000. Ask yourself the question, are we going to continue like this? So, what are we going to continue? Are we going to continue in the wrong road and take the wrong turn every time and expect that things will suddenly change? The answer is no. If we want Nigeria to change, we have to start the change first of all from our minds. Meanwhile, Obi reiterated his stand that he has what it takes to lead Nigeria back to its days of glory. It starts with one man standing with the right perspective and truth, Nigerians supporting alongside to bring that into reality. So you see, my wonderful people, it is the dawn of a new day, like you and I know. It is the dawn of a new day. And if we want things to change, there is nothing more we can do rather than rise up to the occasion. At this junction where we are at a crossroad. Yes, where we have to make that decision, every one of us. And that decision is what? Getting in the right persons as our leaders. We are in that position, we're that crossroad now. We must get in the right people. We can't continue on the same pedestal and expect things to suddenly change. Hey, it's not going to happen. No. It's not going to happen. You and I have to wake up to the occasion. You and I have to rise up to it. We have to make that clear-cut decision and saying, you know what? For a long time, we've allowed ourselves to be deceived. For a long time, these people have come in, trying to give different, perspective to what we should really be doing. And so we must make the difference. We must stand up to what is right. And that time is now. So it is, my people. So it is. You see? So you see, Peter Obi is justified. He has cause to really look at these things. He has cause to look at what is happening. Peter Obi is justified. Because if you look at it, look at what is on ground. PDP has had how many years? 16 years. APC, 7 years and counting. By next year, it will be what? 8 years. What have they done? What difference have they brought to Nigeria? Rather, things have gone from bad to worse. In 2015, what was the ratio of dollar to naira? What was the price of fuel? What was the price of diesel? What was the cost of things? What was our nation's debt? And today, where is it? Today, where is it? How did we get this bad? How did things get this bad? What did we do? And why did we allow things to get this bad? Where did we go wrong? And what can we do to make sure that we don't continue on the same wrong turn? Now, when you take a wrong turn, what do? You get it back. You retrace your step. You go back to the starting point and you begin to put things in place. However, we've not seen that happen in Nigeria. Have we? The answer is no. The same people all over again. And guess what? They don't have anything good. Whether APC, PDP, they've all been in the same party at one point in time or the other because they keep moving from pillar to post. And there is no clear-cut definition what any of the parties stands for. APC is PDP, PDP is APC. I mean, what difference are you expecting? Really, sincerely speaking, what are you expecting? It's the same thing all over again. So when is the change going to come? What are we going to do? And how are we doing that? How are we ensuring that our differences, is brought on board and it becomes the order of the day? What are we doing? Are we just going to sit back, fold our arms and pretend that these things are not happening? Are we just going to be watching and see these things? Are we just going to sit there and do nothing? Can you hear what I said? Are we going to just sit there and do nothing? You see, so this is what we need to do. You see, so Nigerians, the time to rise up is now. The time to ensure that we speak out against, evil going on, because recycling again and again over 30 years, same people who have been there, time immemorial, they've just made themselves, they just turn it now to their kingly position, or it is now their throne from father to son and is their inheritance. So nobody says anything. What a country. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. Remember, you have a voice. Bye for now.